Youths should shun violence, intolerance and desist from denigrating their country, but rather be torch-bearers towards national prosperity, President Mnangagwa has said. In his address at the end of the 7th ZANU-PF Youth League National Conference in Harare yesterday, President Mnangagwa, who is also the ruling party's first secretary, challenged the newly elected executive leadership of the organ to develop and implement precise, realistic, and scientific mobilization strategies for the party to win resoundingly in the 2023 harmonized elections. Violence, intolerance, self-hate, and the denigration of our beautiful country are alien to us as the people of Zimbabwe. I call upon all young people to reject and shun those malcontents and detractors who drive this agenda. As ZANU-PF we denounce violence in all its ugly forms, he said. The Youth League as the vanguard of the party, President Mnangagwa said, has a duty to guard the party against infiltration, divisions, and disunity. Remain vigilant, honest, focused, and loyal in defense of the party. Stay committed to what is right, ethical and morally acceptable. I also urge young people to desist from abusing the various social media platforms. Instead, use your platforms to promote our national development discourses, identity, unity, and peace as well as production, productivity, innovation, and ingenuity among the young people of our country, he said. Ahead of next year's elections, President Mnangagwa said youths are critical in mobilizing voters so that they vote resoundingly for ZANU-PF. We must begin now to win the 2023 harmonized elections. It is all systems go in our party's mobilization drive, Tinoda kuvasvasvanga, polling station by polling station, ward by ward, constituency by constituency, province by province and finally at the national level, towards a thunderous victory for ZANU-PF, he said. The party is working towards mobilizing 5 million votes for the 2023 harmonized elections. Let us never leave anything to chance. We should not fall asleep or procrastinate. In everything we do, let us have a greater sense of urgency across all wings of the party, said the president. President Mnangagwa received a standing ovation for championing youth empowerment programs in the country. The new Youth League executive members, he said, have the immediate responsibility of mobilizing youths in every village, ward, district and province to support the party by urging them to register to vote ZANU-PF. President Mnangagwa also called on the new executive to ensure unity of purpose among the youth and ensure discipline is enforced. The Youth League is indeed obliged to serve the young people wholeheartedly and to win their hearts and minds. In this regard, I challenge you to develop and implement precise, realistic, and scientific mobilization strategies based on our rallying call Musingano Kumasel. Technology-driven solutions and platforms, President Mnangagwa said, should now characterize the day-to-day programs of the Youth League. The new executive members will enroll at Chitepo School of Ideology to understand the ethos and values of the party. Your focus into the future must ensure that the League remains united and structurally anchored on an ideologically sound and disciplined youth membership base, said President Mnangagwa. The Second Republic is doing its best to capacitate young people by opening economic opportunities in mining, agriculture, tourism, and manufacturing sector among others. It is through you, our young people, that the implementation of the National Development Strategy 1 and ultimately, the realization of Vision 2030 must be accelerated. This should be in keeping with our focus to implement development that leaves no one and no place behind while maintaining the dominance of the party, the president said. President Mnangagwa was excited by the zeal and enthusiasm shown by the Youth League members who attended the conference. Those who constitute the newly elected Youth League executive are below the age of 35. The president said youths must develop a spirit of volunteerism to develop their country and take up the responsibility to initiate programs to clean and beautify the environment. Together with the spirit of volunteerism, these must become cardinal character traits of the Youth League. Our communities, especially in urban areas, must never be exposed to dirty environments and other social ills as a result of the glaring failures of the opposition-led local councils, he said. President Mnangagwa also congratulated the newly elected youth executive members, led by T. John Paradza, saying they should play their part towards the full realization of the aims and objectives of the League, as outlined in the party constitution, guided by the values of servant leadership. Your contribution to our national aspirations must be visible for all to see for the benefit of other young people in our great motherland Zimbabwe. You have a rare opportunity to refocus the Youth League to occupy every space in the country's economic, political, social, scientific, academic, cultural, and sporting spheres. No area is out of bounds. That is the independence and freedom we, your leaders, fought for, said President Mnangagwa. The new executive was challenged to make the party attractive to lure young people to come aboard the Revolutionary Party. President Mnangagwa also called for unity, peace, love, and harmony, saying no one is bigger than ZANU-PF. The 7th ZANU-PF Youth League Conference resolutions were endorsed and adopted to advance, promote, and protect the interests of youths. The conference was also attended by Vice President Constantino Chiwenga, ZANU-PF Second Secretary Kembo Mahadi, ZANU-PF National Chairman Tiapa Machinguri Kashiri, ZANU-PF Secretary for Administration Tiabert Mpofu, Politburo members, ministers and outgoing Youth League executive members.
I'm the straight